Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we're going through John chapter 19. Pilate has Jesus scourged, complete with the crown of thorns, mocking purple robes, and sarcastic, "Hail, King of the Jews," as people beat Jesus. Pilate repeats he finds no fault in Jesus and gestures greatly towards him while saying, "Behold the man." People cry out to crucify him. Pilate tells them to crucify him. He finds no fault. The Jews explain that he's made himself the Son of God. At this, Pilate becomes afraid. He returns to Jesus and asks him, "Whence art thou?" With silence, Pilate says, "Speakest thou not to me? Knowest thou not that I have the power to crucify thee and have the power to release thee?" Jesus responds, "Thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above. Therefore he that delivered me unto thee hath the greater sin." Pilate wants to release Jesus, but the Jews continue to cry out to crucify him. The Jews say that if Pilate releases Jesus, then he's no friend of Caesar, and whoever makes himself a king speaks against Caesar. At this point, Pilate brings Jesus to the judgment place called the Pavement, and at the 6th hour, or 6 a.m. as we know, he says to the Jews, "Behold your king." The crowd shouts, "Away with him, crucify him." Pilate asks, "Shall I crucify your king?" To which the chief priests say, "We have no king but Caesar." Jesus bears his cross, preparing for crucifixion to Golgotha. Pilate puts the title marker, "Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews," translated in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin, according to John. When Jesus was nailed to the cross, the soldiers took his clothes and divided them up. The study Bible here says that the coat was without seam, woven from the top throughout. And I know it has to be a beautiful metaphor, and I know it probably goes way deeper. The study Bible doesn't expand on it, but I haven't come across any other references that really do open this section up. But if I do, I'll make sure to leave that into the comment box below. But anyways, so the soldiers take his garments and they fulfill the scripture saying, "They parted my raiment among them, and for my vesture they did cast lots." As Jesus is up on the cross, literally nailed to the cross, looking down at this point, he sees his mother at his feet and profoundly exchanges words with Mary and John that she should be taken into his home as family. Jesus next says, "I thirst," fulfilling more scripture. The sponge is offered up to Jesus on the reed, and he says, "It is finished." He bows his head and gives up the ghost. These next verses are especially difficult to read. It says that because the Sabbath approached, the bodies needed to be brought down that day. So Pilate bids the legs of the three that were crucified to be broken in order to get them down and taken away. The first two are completed. Jesus should be next, but seeing that he was already dead, a soldier, instead of breaking his legs, pierces his side, and outflows blood and water, so that the scripture would be fulfilled, "A bone of him shall not be broken," that they looked on him whom they pierced. Joseph of Arimathea boldly asked for Christ's body, going to Pilate quietly for fear of the Jews. Nicodemus comes next with a mixture of myrrhs and aloes, wrapping the body in linen, preparing it with spices according to the Jewish burial customs. They take Christ's body and lay it in a sepulchre nearby. Had Joseph and Nicodemus not worked to get the body, it would have probably been tossed into the valley of Hinnom without care. At this, chapter 19 ends. The reading is so rich, it could easily be expanded upon enormously. And this is my first time actually reading through it personally, so I'm trying not to get lost in the layers and layers and layers of the imagery and the beauty and the meaning amongst the murder. I'm trying to focus on the message that Jesus is bringing and leaving with us, so that I know what he came here to do, especially at this time of year. And it is a lot, and I hope that you guys are all doing okay too. It's really the blood and the water flowing from his side that this is just more ideas for videos, I guess, but it's just so wonderfully powerful. So, anyways, I don't want to get too off topic, but that's the end of chapter 19, and we are going to head straight into chapter 20, and I will see you tomorrow as we continue on. We're almost done with the book of John. Thanks so much, everybody. Today's Good Friday, so my prayers are with everybody. I'm sure that we're all praying together on this day, that we just continue to grow stronger together. Thank you so much, and have a good day. Bye.